Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Big East Reborn Temple football. We're here early stages of the second season, and I think tonight we're probably it's early. Um, Wife and the baby are upstairs already because I got to take a nice nap this afternoon, which means I can do the stream now as the baby went to bed a little bit earlier than he typically does. He was tired. And so was the wife, so they went upstairs a little bit earlier than normal. I'm wide awake. I don't know how many games we'll play tonight because we won't be sleeping. I'm here with the cat. I'm watching Braveheart on TV. And yeah, got the camera on for the baby in case he needs anything. But first, we're going to play, I think, for this stream, our goal, maybe we'll take a break and see if we could try to sleep or something, but I don't know. But for this stream, I think our goal is to play Penn State and West Virginia, two difficult road games back to back. A 12 o'clock game at Penn State and a 5 o'clock game at West Virginia. So, if anyone was able to get on YouTube, last night we lost to Louisville 50-48 in 8 overtimes. Probably the longest game I've ever played of this game. 50-48 in 8 overtimes. So we're going to try to forget about that one. One of our biggest goals, let's forget about it. We need to move on to next week. So let's move on to next week and forget about that 8 overtime loss to Louisville last night. Just a crazy game, as we've still yet to beat a ranked opponent in this challenge. But we're going to have another opportunity here as we play Penn State, our arch nemesis, number 9 in the country. They come in 2-0, and we're 2-1, 1-1 in the conference. They're already 1-0 in the Big Ten. See what kind of team they have here, near 2 under Matt Campbell. They beat us last season, and it really wasn't that close. They beat us pretty handily. I think it was like 34-11 or something like that. As we take a quick look at the conference standings, currently 5th in the conference as we played 2 conference games already. A few teams haven't played any. West Virginia, our next opponent, 1-0 in conference, and we played one more game than most teams because we did play a week 0 kickoff classic match with Army. So we played one more game than most of the teams. Most of them have only played 2. We've already played 3. A couple of them have played 3, like Virginia Tech and that looks like Boston College. So, and the other thing, one of our goals for this year for 200 NIL is to beat Penn State. And as you can see there, it's going to be 3 red check marks against us if we can't. So they really want to beat Penn State this year. And every year, as that's our arch nemesis at Temple. We had a great win against Penn State in the online dynasty. I don't know if we can keep that up, though. We are on harder settings, and we got a much worse team here at Temple than we do at Wisconsin. But we'll see. See if we can upset Penn State for the second time in just a few days, as we've yet to beat them with Temple, and this will be the 3rd time we've played them on stream, getting to be a regular opponent on here. As we look through our recruits, we're still first for Bernie Salbert. That's basically the main guy we want, the only 4-star on our board, the 4-star speedy wideout from Philly. Still has his first, but he's not ready to visit yet. Is Marshall ready to come in? Marshall is ready to come in. We'll bring him in when we play our other rival, Buffalo. Don't have much to sell him on. We'll try to sell him on playing time, but he's not going to be too interested in that. And anybody else ready to visit? 3-star defensive back, Connor Karoma is ready. We'll bring him to the Buffalo game. We have 10 more points. We'll try to bring in this right guard from Wexford. We'll bring him to the Buffalo game. So, going to be some recruits in the house when we take on Buffalo in a few weeks. That's really all we have to do on the recruiting right now. As for once, we could probably actually change this. We'll take a risk and change this for Bernie because, well, we can't yet. We can't hard tell him that he's not interested enough. But eventually, we'll be able to make this more specific, our pitch. Because he is interested in proximity to home, which is one thing we have working for us. Since he is from Philadelphia. Taking a look here at our practice. Limited practice as we typically do for our 2 starting running backs. Nicely and Brown the 5th. And, yeah, we'll get into this game. Another matchup with Penn State on the road this year. A classic rivalry. 2 Pennsylvania schools. Temple's only beaten Penn State once since 1940. I think the all-time series was like 41-4 going into last year, so it's probably 42-4 now as we lost to them last season. And we're never worthy of the whiteout with these teams, so we'll set it up for another stripe out. We had good luck in the stripe out with Wisconsin, so we'll have them do another stripe out today here against Temple. Rocco Becht is gone. Hanson is gone. As you see Quentin Martin Jr., maybe it's finally his time to be the star for this Penn State team. As Matt Campbell and the Nittany Lions look to continue their winning ways. Yeah, this is jumping today. Matt Campbell and the boys look to continue their winning ways against Temple. Fireworks, it's another stripe out. Yeah, the Temple faithful in the north end zone upper deck. They made the trip here. Not a long drive for them from Philly. I don't know if, Meg, if you saw our video from last night, we lost to Louisville in 8 overtimes. It was reminding me of that Illinois game we went to a few years ago that went 9 overtimes. I thought we might break the record for longest game ever. As Choi has a lane. Sony Choi is going to take the opening kickoff back against Penn State. The true freshman, Sony Choi. We might be adding a Jet Award to our trophy case. We haven't won any trophies yet, but that's already his 2nd special teams touchdown of the year. Penn State did not see Sony Choi back here. That's right, they didn't know about the speedster, the true freshman from Philly. Sony Choi takes it to the house, the opening kickoff, and stuns this Beaver Stadium crowd. So we've had some good luck recently at Beaver Stadium. Maybe this is where we need to keep playing. Yeah, that's what I said to my buddies in the online dynasty. I sent them a clip of it. I said I was having PTSD to that game. Me and you went 2 against Illinois. I could not score. We had like 3 chances where we stopped Louisville on their 2-point conversion, and then Louisville, we couldn't score. We stopped them and then couldn't score ourselves. They were ranked and everything. We were winning 21-3 at halftime, and we blew it. And we had a crazy play at the end of the 4th quarter. They were down 8. They scored and went for 2. And I could have swore I had the guy stopped short of the goal line. I reviewed it and everything. They said he got in, but I still don't believe it. I think he was short. So, yeah, if you're looking for some crazy scenes, maybe avoid that one. But it's up on YouTube. The last 10 minutes of that game were crazy. But I don't want to watch it again. I know that, as we're trying to move on here and get back on track today against Penn State, as they have this kid at quarterback. That's the backup for this year. I forget his name. Let's check him out. What's his name? His name is Anthony Varner, a sophomore from Philly, a Philadelphia kid starting for Penn State. And they have Martin listed as the backup behind Peoples. So maybe we'll get to see Martin a little bit today as Peoples is in there now. So it's Varner back to pass. He's got his tight end, but he's short. And it's third down early for the Nittany Lions.
It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass.
But they convert it to the tight end. I don't know much about Anthony Varner. Maybe we'll see him at some point this year. Hopefully we get to see him like against Temple or against Marshall or something. Maybe we can get him out there if we're winning big in those games. And I call Penn State us, but I shouldn't be doing that right now as they're our arch nemesis. We have to remember they're on the move here as number 58 shooken up. As Peoples is down to the 12. And there's an injury on the play.
Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on.
1 second. I'm just going to return the text here. As Penn State is on the move. On their first drive, they're down to the 12-yard line. They swing it out to number 6. Second and 5 for the Nittany Lions from the 7-yard line. Varner and Peoples in the backfield. They fake it to Peoples. Varner keeps it, and he's going to be short. That's down at the 3-yard line, but it's 3rd and 1. And this Owls defense holds strong here. They give it up the middle to Peoples, and he's in. So they answer our opening kickoff return to start the game. And State goes right down the field and ties it up 7-7. So our lead was short-lived, but at least we haven't had to see our offense yet. Our offense has been terrible. Here's Choi again. Choi, he makes a move. Are you kidding me? Choi again to the outside. Can he beat his mate? He does. 2 kickoff returns for Choi. Unbelievable scenes. Choi gets 2 kickoff returns. No way. Sony Choi, 2 returns, 203 yards, and 2 touchdowns. What's up, Zach? Dude, Penn State has kicked it off to us twice, and the true freshman, Sony Choi, has returned them both for touchdowns. He's got 3 special teams touchdowns on the year, 2 kickoff returns already in this first quarter today. As what a move that was. I wasn't sure about putting him back there to return kicks and punts, and it is really paying off. As he's got 2 kickoff returns on 2 tries here. And our defense is back on the field. So we got 14 points, and our offense hasn't even seen the field yet. 2 kickoff returns from the true freshman, Sony Choi. Incredible scenes. As I'm having a little technical difficulties with my chat. My chat's not showing up right now. Give me 1 sec to close out of this. There's Jeremy. Yeah, there we go. It's working. What's going on, man? I was just saying we've had 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns. Sony Choi, both times our offense has yet to see the field here. We're trying to get over that 8 overtime loss at 4 a.m. to Louisville. 50-48. We lost to Louisville in the early hours this morning. Still looking for our first ranked victory of this challenge, but we've had good luck at Beaver Stadium. We're trying to keep that going here tonight. As it's been crazy scenes here. Sony Choi has taken 2 kickoffs back, but our defense needs to step up. That's right. It's been all special teams and defense for Temple. If we could get this our offense going somehow, some way, we could be a dangerous team. The offense has really been bad. As on 3rd down, we knock it down, and Penn State is going to be forced to punt. So Sony Choi is back here for a punt return. Could he take a punt back? He's already taken back 2 kickoffs, and Penn State wisely just kicks this one out of bounds at the 12-yard line. This time they don't try to throw it out there or kick it to Sony Choi, as he has 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns. And finally, the Temple offense will come out on the field already with a 14 points and a 7-point lead. Shepard makes his first appearance of the day as we give it to Nicely. And now our struggles begin as our offense has come out on the field for the first time. And we get into this here. What can the offense do today? I'm pretty sure even though we played 8 overtimes against Louisville, we scored 48 points, I don't think we've even thrown for a touchdown yet this whole season. As Shepard has just been awful. As he rolls out here, he gets a block, and he has the first down. So we've come to play here against Penn State again. Trying to win 2 straight games on stream at Beaver Stadium. We're looking good early, but as we know, we blew a 21-3 halftime lead last night against Louisville, so no lead is safe with this team. Especially when you can't throw the ball. But our run game was incredible last night. We had like over 400 yards rushing against Louisville. As Shepard's going to throw this one away. And it's 3rd down. I wish we could throw the ball. 3rd and 4. We're going to try to run for it, and Brown's going to be stopped short. So we get a stop against Penn State, but they answer, stop our offense. We're going to have to kick it back to him. It's Jones. He boots it away. That's going to go out of bounds. At the 34. Not a great punt as we squander the early stop from our defense. And Anthony Varner and the Nittany Lions are back on the field. It's Peoples. Still no carries yet for the Bell Vernon native Quentin Martin Jr. He is the backup now. All Nation is out in force tonight. As I'm sorry if you guys missed that one last night. Like tonight too, I took a nap this early evening, so I mean I might not be able to sleep. And this is really the only thing I'm playing with right now, so I'll keep putting them up on YouTube. If you guys miss them, it's not a big deal. I'm having fun playing this challenge. I want to keep it moving along. As on 3rd and 2, we get the sack. Deshaun Dodson. But I didn't want anyone to miss this one. Penn State, and it's early. We'll probably play Penn State and West Virginia here in this video. And then who knows what will happen in the early hours. As Sony Choi, again, he's back for a punt return. He's all over the place. Yeah, trying to let everyone know. I don't want to get annoying with updates and stuff because I play pretty much every day around 9 o'clock. You can count on some Owls Nation. But if you can't make it, It's no big deal. I'm just streaming them just so they'll be all on my YouTube and stuff. Anytime, but Yeah, pretty much every night we're playing. We got time. As it's 1st and 10 for Shepard. Can he get outside? At least I ran outside there. I'm trying to learn my lesson and not get as many intentional groundings. But I don't think Shepard's even completed a pass yet in this first quarter as we give it to Brown the fifth again. He's got a big hole, and Brown the fifth ends the first quarter with a nice run. It's 14-7 Temple thanks to 2 kickoff returns from the true freshman Tony Choi. Unbelievable scenes here to start this night. Our offense again has been non-existent. I got the camera here to check on the baby. Is he up in bed? Yep, he went to bed early tonight, which is good for Temple purposes as we give the ball to Brown the fifth to start the second quarter. Hey, he is missing a good one. He was up all day. He didn't sleep at all today, so we're hoping he was pretty tired. As Shepard is back. Can Shepard ever complete a pass? He looks for his tight end coach. He does complete a pass, finally. He's 1 for 3 for 5 yards. Halfway through the second quarter, or early in the second quarter. As it's a give to Brown. Brown has the first down. Hope no one's getting bored of watching our offense. I know it's tough to watch, but we're a run-heavy offense. If it's working, that's what we're going to do. Try to keep the ball on the ground, and as we try to complete a pass again, it's dropped by Hardy. Or excuse me, that's Kennedy Azuma. I mean, we try to throw the ball. It's not like we just run every play, but we don't get much when we throw it. As Nicely checks back into the game. 2nd and 10 from the 36. They give it to Nicely. Big hole up the middle. Yeah, I do have a backup quarterback. That's the first game we put him in thinking he would be better than Shepard, but he's left-handed, the transfer from SMU. And it really throws me off throwing with a left-handed quarterback. I thought he was going to be pretty good too. He's like 76 overall, and Shepard's 77. And his name is Wilkins. And I was planning on him being the quarterback next year, but I brought him in for 1 drive, and he got sacked 3 plays in a row, and he hasn't seen the field again since then, as the left-handed quarterback really throws me off. But if we might be forced to adjust to that next year if we don't get anybody in the transfer portal. We don't have much money to spend this year. It's 3rd and 6 here from the 19. Shepard back to pass. He completes it to Azuma. He's short. They want us to go for it here. On 4th and 3, I disagree. I'm going to kick the field goal. I don't think we can get it. We're going to kick the field goal and try to extend our lead a little bit. Harden has been perfect so far this year. Can he keep it going with the crowd? The kick from Harden just sneaks in. So Harden stays perfect on the year. And we play it safe, take our field goal, and extend our lead 17-7. As Martin, the Bell Vernon native, takes a knee, and Penn State will start their next drive from the 25. Varner gives it to Peoples. Nice carry from Peoples, the Ohio State transfer. It's just a different looking Penn State team than what we lost to last year. Basically all their Iowa State transfers are gone now. They were mostly seniors like Rocco Becht and the big tight end Brahmer, the running back Carson Hansen, all just one-year loan players for Campbell, the Iowa State transfers coming over for this transition season for the new coaching staff. As eventually you'll start to see the same thing with us. We're starting to it'll be more of our own players as the original team starts to graduate and move on with life. Got a lot of seniors again this year with Shepard and Brown the fifth, and eventually you'll be seeing more of our own players out there like Williams Jr. And Williams Jr. is down there. He can't make the play there. It's all over that guy, but they complete it down to the 10-yard line. First and 10 from the 10 for the Nittany Lions. All kind of motion on this play. Peoples moves into the backfield. They fake it to Peoples. Why didn't our guy hit Varner there? Our guy was so confused by the motion. He looked at Peoples. He looked at Varner. And Varner decides to keep it, and he takes it in for the touchdown. I thought we could have had him for a big loss on that play, but instead we just kind of, our defensive lineman just got confused there. And Penn State has again trimmed our lead down to 3. So an interesting game here in Happy Valley. Will they kick it to Choi again? They've kicked off twice, both times to Choi. He has 2 kickoff returns. He's going to get a chance at a third one here. Choi on the return. And this time they have him down at the 23. So they finally stopped Choi on the kickoff returns. He doesn't take a third one back just yet. But what an effort today from Sony Choi. As here comes the Owls offense again, a 2-yard rush. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's not like our Wisconsin game, but we are hanging with Penn State today. We lead 17-14 here late in the second quarter. And we still basically haven't passed at all for any yards anyway. We've attempted to pass. As Shepard's going to look to pass here. There's nobody open. He's going to force one downfield, and Azuma drops it. Oh, it's so painful not being able to pass the ball at all. It really makes it tough to put together any kind of drive when we can't throw the ball at all. As it's 3rd and 8, we don't want to be forced to give the ball back to Penn State. They'll have plenty of time to score again. As I don't know what buttons, our guys are confused. We throw it up to Azuma or Hardy, and this time Hardy drops it. So only 8 yards passing. That one was right there for Hardy. He was confused that the question mark over his head where the button should be is based on the crowd noise and stuff. It makes it so you can't see what button you're supposed to press. But I did pick the right button, and he just dropped it as Martin has it on the return to the 36. And Penn State will look to take the lead here before the half, and they get the ball first. So our 10-point lead has quickly evaporated here. As they give it to Peoples again. They just give it to Peoples all the time. They won't let Martin even have a carry. I want to see him out there. As Varner's back to pass. His guy's wide open again. Number 87 having a huge game. That's Andrew Replaya. And the Nittany Lions are in business down to the 38-yard line. This time they give it to Peoples. He gets outside. We dive at him. We keep him in bounds, but that's not really a factor. They have plenty of time here. We hold it to a field goal. Varner on the run. He has the first down. All 3 timeouts remaining for Matt Campbell. This time it's Peoples, a big hole. Peoples down to the 5, down to the 2-yard line. And we'll call timeout. First and goal for Penn State. They run it with Peoples. We stop them at the 1. We call our second timeout. Not that we could ever do anything in 50 seconds, but try to save some time for our offense if possible. But There's no way we could ever get downfield that quickly, as on second down they run it, and they're in. Touchdown, Penn State. So 14 unanswered from Penn State. Our 17-7 lead quickly evaporates. And just like that, the Nittany Lions finally have their first lead of the game here late in the second quarter. 21-17. We knew this was going to be a tough one, as we haven't beat any ranked opponents yet. We're still kind of thinking about that 8 overtime loss last night to Louisville. That was a great opportunity to beat a ranked team. We led 21-3 at halftime. And there were some crazy plays down the stretch in that game to ultimately end in a loss for us, as Shepard's back to pass. He throws it, and Ozuma drops it again. This offense just sucks. We cannot throw the ball. Every time we even get it out there, the guys drop it. Still just one completion for Shepard. Like, what is going on? Why can't I throw the ball at all? As Shepard scrambles, he has the first down. The guys they just can't catch the ball. And Shepard can't throw it. And Shepard's just going to scramble again. We'll just run it with him. We only have one timeout remaining, so it's good he's able to get out of bounds here. Trying to maybe get into field goal range, give Harden a late attempt here. As this time we complete it. Does he catch it? Ozuma does catch it and breaks a tackle. Finally, another completed pass. As we got to go quickly here. We're out to midfield. Only one timeout remaining. Shepard hurries up to the line. Gets the snap off. He's going to try to run. Big hole for Shepard. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Another nice run from Shepard. As the playbook is wide open here. 15 seconds left. One timeout. We're in field goal range. What can Shepard do here? He's back to pass. And he's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Probably time for one more play here before we kick the field goal. From the 16, can Shepard ever throw a touchdown? Still no passing touchdowns yet for Shepard in this Owls offense. As Shepard looks to run, he's sacked. Clock is running. We take our last timeout, and they're going to hold us to a field goal. But with just 45 seconds, it was good that we were able to get down here for Harden. Try to get us 3 points here before the half. This is a tougher kick than you might think. I'm not very good when it's on a short kick from this weird angle. Let's see if Harden can knock it through here. As the kick is up and good, Harden remains perfect on the season, his senior season, and he's been automatic. So we do. That's a big field goal there as we cut it to 1 point. It's 21-20, Penn State at the half. So an interesting half there. Pretty good game. We have 20 points. 14 of them are thanks to Sony Choi returning kickoffs in the first quarter. As Penn State will get the ball to start this second half. Is today the day we get our first ranked victory of the Big East Reborn season? Big East Reborn Challenge? Or are we going to have to wait for another time? We're going to find out here. As Varner leads the Nittany Lions back on the field to start this third quarter. Varner is in the gun. He throws it out. Can we hit him? We do. 3-yard loss. So they have trouble running that screenplay too, as it's an early loss for Penn State, and they're backed up. 2nd and 13. Varner sends people in motion. Peoples can't get out there really, but he does break 2 tackles. We still managed to wrap him up for a short gain. And it's 3rd and 3 for Penn State, or excuse me, 3rd and 10 for Penn State from the 25. Varner's back to pass. He's under pressure. He drops it off to the tight end, Rapplaya, and he's short. So the Owls defense gets the early stop here to start the third quarter. And you know what that means? It'll be another opportunity for the true freshman Troy. He's back on there to return this punt. He's going to have a look at a return here as this one stays in bounds. Can Troy get outside? No, he can't. They're all over him that time. I kind of got greedy. I thought maybe I could get him outside there. You never want to be caught running east to west. You got to get going upfield, Troy. That's a freshman mistake there, but we'll let it slide as he already has 2 kick returns today. As Brown is stopped on the first carry for a 1-yard loss.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying.
As you see here, like when I look at my play, like it's changing all the time. You got to look at the buttons because the buttons will go away. The crowd is really a factor here today in State College, as I don't know what buttons those guys are. We managed to get it to Cush. He breaks a tackle, and Cush is up the sidelines for a nice gain, first down. And luckily I looked at the buttons before I threw that one. I knew what button he was because he had a question mark over his head. That's some advanced play there from Shepard as he finds his man for the first down. It's a draw play to Nicely for 5. Nicely stays in there. They give it to him again. He's short. They're down in 3 from the 45 as Brown the 5th checks into the game. This is probably 4-down territory for our offense as we run it. And Brown the 5th has the first down. And there's a flag on the play. A late flag. No. After the play is over, they're going to call us for a holding way behind the play. As the guy's getting tackled way downfield, they call us for a hold. It wipes out the first down, brings us back to 3rd and 5. A costly mistake there as we try to run for it again on 3rd and 5, and Brown has it again. Are they going to call holding on this play? They don't. So we get the first down, they wipe it out with the hold, but Brown the 5th doesn't care. He just picks it up again, and we're into Penn State territory. At the 45, Shepard back to pass. He's looking for Cush. He had him out there, but he's hit as he throws. And it falls incomplete. As it's 2nd down, Shepard is going to throw it. Oh, man, he completes it, but I think that I run past the line. No, it's another hold. They're going to take away another first down on an ineligible man downfield. One of our linemen got lost downfield. It wasn't our fault. It wasn't the guy we threw it to, and we were behind the line. It's an ineligible receiver downfield. One of our linemen got confused. He thought Shepard was going to take off, understandably so, because he usually does. But that time he actually completed it downfield to Green, but it's wiped out with another penalty as Shepard throws this one over Green's head, and it's picked off. A terrible throw from Shepard. He throws it a mile over Green's head. So 2 penalties, wipe out 2 first downs, and then Shepard is picked off. He finally completed a few passes. They wipe him out with penalties. And then he throws his 4th or 5th pick of the season. And Shepard continues to look for that first passing touchdown as the offense is just continuing to struggle. They throw this one out along the sidelines. They have a nice game there, but it is 3rd down. As you can see the stats on Shepard, 4 for 13 today for just 40 yards. Another abysmal performance from him. Just terrible, terrible passing offense as Peoples has the first down. How can we be so bad at passing the ball? I don't understand it. Varner gives it up the middle to Peoples. He's stopped for no gain. A big series here for our defense, trailing by 1 point here, halfway through the 3rd quarter. At Beaver Stadium, Varner's in the gun. He fakes the handoff to Peoples, and it's batted down at the line. That'll bring up another third down, 3rd and long this time for Varner and the Nittany Lions offense. 3rd and 10 from the 45. Varner's in the gun. He gives it to Peoples on the draw, and they don't have it. They only get 4 yards, and they're going to elect to go for it here. Or no, they're going to kick a field goal. Excuse me. They told me to come out like in a safe set, so I thought they might go for it. As Barker's kick is no good. Barker misses it wide right from 58 yards. And the Owls defense holds him again. They're keeping us in the game here. A rare miss from the computer as Barker shanked that one wide right. And it's going to be another opportunity for this Temple offense. Still trailing by just 1. What can we do on offense? What is the move here? Try to get back to just relying on our dynamic running backs as we give this one to Nicely for the first down. We're into Penn State territory. But we're going to have to throw it at some point as we're going to try here, see if Shepard could ever get something going. He's coming off a pick last time. Shepard back to pass. Nobody's open. He throws it downfield. It's almost picked again as he was looking for Hardy. God. This offense is just tough to watch right now. Shepard in the gun. He gives it to Brown the 5th on the draw, and he loses 2 yards, and it's 3rd and 12. Just not a good spot to be in for our offense, as there's not much in our playbook for 3rd and 12 as we drop it off to Brown the 5th on the screen. He's got a nice gain. He can't quite get there, but that'll at least set us up to go for it on 4th and 2. From the 38. They want us to punt from the 38-yard line. That ain't happening. We give it to Nicely, and they stop him just short at the line. We try to run it with Nicely on 4th and 2, and it's stopped. So another wasted opportunity for our offense as we give it back to Penn State after they missed the field goal last time. And we're down to the 35-yard line, and we got stuffed on 4th and 2. As Varner's back to pass, he finds number 41, his first action of the ball game. Like, look at Varner's stats there. It's rare they hardly ever throw incompletions. Even Varner today, 16 for 19. As this time it's Peoples up the middle. Williams Jr. has the tackle. Williams Jr. is fatigued again. Our best player, but he doesn't have much stamina apparently, as every game he's getting shaken up. 3rd down, they swing it out to Peoples, and we wrap them up short. They lose a yard. 4th and 4, and Penn State's going to bring the punt team on from the 44-yard line. Will they get it off? They do. And this one will go into the end zone, so no one scores there in the 3rd quarter. It was 21-20 at halftime. It's 21-20. Penn State as we head to the 4th quarter. A tight game here in State College as our defense has kept us in it. Despite our offensive woes again, just 6 points from the Temple offense today. I don't even want to know how many yards we have. It's not very many. But the defense and special teams are keeping us in the game anyway, as it's a give to Nicely for 1 yard. I'm open to any suggestions at all for things to try to run. We're going to try to... none of these plays work. We'll try this swing play here that used to work on College Football 25. It doesn't work on this game, and it doesn't work here as we lose 4 yards. And Nicely is basically... he's done for the day. Nicely is too tired to continue. So we're going to have to go to the bench here like we did against Louisville. We'll bring in Cornice and we'll bring in Morrow as Brown is pretty tired too. And it's 3rd down and 13 from our own 17. And as we said a million times this game, not much in our playbook in this situation as it's 3rd and long for Shepard. Shepard's back to pass. He's just going to lob one up and it's going to go out of bounds if they don't pick it off. It does go out of bounds and we're going to be forced to punt again. Our offense just continues to struggle. And it's a bad punt. We missed the punt. They call for the fair catch at the 45, so just a 30-yard punt there. And we're making it tough. Our defense is playing good. We're making it tough on them now as we go 3 and out, lose yards, and shank the punt. Varner running. Just 200 yards of total offense for Temple today. Only about 50 of those coming through the air as Varner runs it again. This time it's Williams Jr. getting into the backfield. 6 tackles today for Tony Williams Jr. And it's 3rd down again for Penn State in their offense from the 41. They give it to Peoples on the draw, and he does not have it. It's 4th and 3. And they're going to attempt another long field goal here. Barker missed the last one, so a good stop error from Temple. We hold him to the field goal, and this one is good. But a good stop to keep hope alive as our most reliable play is coming up right now, this kick return. Will they kick it to Troy again? No, they don't. This time they kick it to Hardy. And Hardy's on the return. It's not a great return. He's out to the 19-yard line. So we're back at it again on offense. As you can hear the disgust in my voice, I'm just as disappointed as you all are in this offense right now. Can we ever get something going? It's Morrow into the game for the first time. He has 4 yards. Just nothing working again for this offense. They've been awful all season. As this time, it's a completion to Schaeffler. A rare completion there from Shepard as we have the first down. As Cornish checks into the game for the first time, he got a lot of carries against Louisville. Just because our 2 starting running backs are getting so much work, they get tired. They can't even finish the game anymore. So luckily we have 4 pretty decent running backs as we're on to the second set of 2 here with Morrow and Cornish. Shepard back to pass. He looks downfield for Hardy, and Hardy drops it. He's wide open. He gets hit, and he drops it. A nice chance there to complete a pass downfield for Shepard, but Hardy can't hang on to it. And again, it's 3rd down for Temple. 3rd and 8 from the 37. Shepard's back to pass. He's under all kind of pressure. He forces it downfield to Cush. Cush has it for the first down. We're out to midfield. With just over 3 minutes to go, Temple is on the move a little bit here. We're out to midfield, 1st and 10. Morrow comes back into the game. They give it to Morrow, and he's stuffed in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. It's going to take an act of God for this offense to score a touchdown here, but we're going to try. We're really trying. Believe me, I am trying everything I can think of to get downfield here and shock Penn State as Shepard's back to pass. He's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete again. And again, we're faced with 3rd and long from the 48. We'd like to get about half of it, at least set us up with a manageable 4th down as Shepard's back to pass. He's going to scramble. Nobody's open. He throws it up, and Green is double covered. He can't catch it, and it's 4th and 12. We're going to go for it, but this is not going to be good. 4th and 12. Shepard looking deep downfield, and it's picked off for the 2nd time today. Shepard is intercepted, and a big return from them. So Shepard's struggles continue as he's picked off for the 2nd time here today. And our terrible offense just let us down again as we've built this team into a semi-contender as we're keeping it close with these ranked opponents, but our offense is just too bad to score. As we stop Penn State there, we're going to try to get the ball back one more time. Not that we could ever score if we get it back, but we'll try to get another stop here somehow, some way, as it's 2nd and 10 for Penn State. This one's complete, and he's short. We'll use our second timeout. So basically, we're all in on this play here. First down would probably all but end the game. It's 3rd and 3 for Penn State. They throw it out to Replaya, and he has the first down. We use our last timeout. And it's looking like this is going to be another close loss to a ranked opponent, as we're probably going to fall to Penn State. We're not going to meet our season goal of Peoples has the first down, and that'll do it. We're not going to meet our goal of beating Penn State here in year 2. The offense has let us down again. We lose this one much closer than last year, but just abysmal offense from Shepard. Unable to convert. We had all kind of stops. They missed a field goal. We had 2 kickoff returns in the first quarter, but then never scored again as Peoples runs it. It's 3rd and 9. I think they can kill the clock. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they killed the clock. They're going to take a knee. So we fall to Penn State on the road for the second time in this Temple Challenge, this time by a score of 24-20. A pretty good game from our defense and special teams, but the offense just horrible. And after a 2-0 start, we're back to 500 on this season. We fall to 2-2. 2 heartbreaking losses against ranked teams by a combined total of 6 points. We lose to Louisville by 2 in 8 overtimes. We follow that loss up with a 4-point loss in Happy Valley. And just like that, our 2-0 start is erased. We're back to 2-2. And our dreams of taking Temple to a bowl game here finally in year 2 are in jeopardy once again. But let's not harp on that one. It's our typical time for the stream. I see we got a nice crowd in here. We're up to 8 people. So let's just try to forget about that Penn State one and move right into our next tough match as we go to Morgantown. Forget about Penn State. Refocus all your energy on these West Virginia Mountaineers as we lose our goal there of beating Penn State, and our job security has wavered a little bit, down from 100 down to 86. They still believe in us, but that one hurt our job security a little bit. As what's our expectation for this season overall? Conference competitor. They're fooling themselves there. They think we can compete for a conference championship. I was hoping it would say bowl game there. I was hoping they would think maybe our goal would be just to get a bowl game. They want us to compete for conference titles. We're a long way away from that, as we're not even close to being able to compete for any conference titles. But Bernie Salbert, the 3-star that's demanding half of our NIL money, or the 4-star, he's ready to come. We'll bring him to Boston College. That's okay. No problem, Mom. You guys are camping and stuff. We lost to Penn State. We followed up our 8 overtime loss to Louisville. I don't know if you saw that one on the YouTube. We lost last night in 8 overtimes to Louisville, 50-48. And we just lost to Penn State, 24-20. 2 tough losses for us. As we're back to 500, yeah, those were tough ones. We could easily be 4-0 right now, thinking about having dreams of Big East titles and who knows what else. Yeah, who knows what else we could be thinking about if we could have beat Louisville, especially last night. But we'll look real quick at our stats for the coach. We've yet to beat a ranked team. We lost again to another ranked team. And we're back to even on the season. Our overall coaching record now sits at, what are we at here now? We're 7-9 overall, 1-2 against our rivals. The two losses both coming to Penn State, much closer this year than last year. But there you see the glaring, the tough ranked efforts as we're 0-5 against top 25 teams to start this challenge. But we got plenty of more chances as our schedule is pretty difficult this year. We got plenty of chances ahead to maybe knock off a ranked opponent as we play West Virginia on the road. We're in a tough string here of 3 straight road games, following up a trip to Happy Valley with a trip to Morgantown and a trip to Blacksburg to face off with Franklin again. Then we come home for a few teams that we actually beat last year, Buffalo and Boston College. Before some more tough games, we got to go to Miami, number 4 in the country. We got Pitt at home still to come. For some reason, Pitt's always good on this game. I don't understand that. But let's look at the conference standings here. As we're 1-1 in conference, we're about middle of the pack, toward the bottom, I guess. 1-1 in conference. West Virginia comes into the game 2-1 on the season, 1-0 in conference. Let's see real quick who they played. Let's scout them out for a second. Who has West Virginia played in the conference? West Virginia comes into this game 2-1. It says Temple up there, but this is West Virginia's schedule. They lost to Southern Miss to open the season, but then they came back with 2 impressive wins. They destroyed Syracuse and they worked out on Ohio last game. So West Virginia's offense has caught fire. As let's really do something depressing. Let's look at the stats on the season for our offense. This is going to be ugly here. Shepherd on the season, 31 completions. This is through 4 games. 31 completions for Shepherd on 69 attempts, only a 44% completion rating for only 275 yards, no touchdowns, and 4 picks. Just awful. As Shepherd, how could he be any worse? Should we start Wilkins, the left-handed quarterback? I don't know if I can do it with Wilkins, but how could he be any worse than Shepherd? Anybody think we should give Khalil Wilkins the start, the left-handed quarterback? If anyone wants to see that, or should we just try to ride it out with Shepherd? I don't know. We could go with Smolik. Smolik is pretty slow. That's the only thing that Shepherd really has. Yeah, Shepherd can run a little bit. We could try it. We could try to give Khalil Wilkins another shot, as Shepherd has just been awful. 4 picks in 4 games. Here you see the stats on Khalil Wilkins, the left-handed quarterback. He's only played 3 plays so far this year for Temple. All right, we'll try it. Now that I was a little bit taken back by his left-handedness when I brought him in the first game. Now we're aware of that. We'll give Wilkins a start. So Wilkins is going to make his first start here. Big changes for this offense. The passing game has been non-existent through 4 games. We're going to bring in Khalil Wilkins to start in Morgantown, a hostile environment. If it's not working, we'll go back to Shepherd, but as it was said in the chat, how could it be any worse? Shepherd at least can run, so we'll have to keep that in mind. At least Shepherd can scramble a little bit, but we're not scoring. Even with his running ability, we only had 6 points from the offense all game. So we'll give Khalil Wilkins the first start of his career in Morgantown. West Virginia is going to go with their coal miner uniforms. Coal miners, shine in your light. Working in the coal mine, dark as the night. They'll go with their coal miner uniforms. And do they have a coal? And they do. They have a coal miner crowd theme too, as to match their all black. We'll go with all white. We did beat West Virginia last year, 20-19 at home. So hopefully they're not out for revenge. As this is a big game. We're sitting at 2-2 overall, 1-1 in the conference. And Khalil Wilkins is making his debut start for this Temple offense, the transfer from SMU. The southpaw, the left-handed quarterback. I've never had any success with a left-handed quarterback before. But Shepard has just been so bad, he forced our hand. As you can see, pretty cool. It's a blackout, the Cole theme here. West Virginia pulling out all the stops. They're out for revenge here, as we knocked them off in the season 1 finale last year. And something else I forgot about last year, when we played West Virginia, they have a good quarterback. His name is Hawkins. He didn't play. They had Max Brown out there, so Hawkins must have been hurt last year. As I saw him there, it reminded me that they do have a good quarterback, Hawkins. But he didn't play against us last year, so we didn't see him yet on stream, but he's probably going to be back today. So look out for that. Their offense is going to be better than it was with Max Brown if Hawkins is out there. So Khalil Wilkins, the junior from SMU, leads the Owls out onto the field, and he's afraid. You can see there he's got a snowflake on him. He's cold as he makes his first start. We try to get him warmed up with just giving it off to nicely. As we're going to have to change the only routes we can really throw are like these crossing patterns. Typically we go to the right side of your screen. We're going to have to go to the left side now, as Wilkins is back to pass. He throws it back across his body, and it's almost picked off by the lineman. Not a great first pass there from Khalil Wilkins, as he's lucky to avoid throwing an interception. Wilkins back to pass again. He throws it. He's almost sacked, and he throws it at the ground. And we managed 2 yards on our first drive there, and we're going to be forced to punt to West Virginia. Jones kicks it away. So not the start we were hoping for from Khalil Wilkins, as he's almost sacked. He almost throws a pick. We go 3 and out. And there you see Michael Hawkins Jr. I don't know why it says he's a freshman there. He's not a freshman. He's probably a senior by now. But unfortunately, he is back. Cam Cook is not back. They're running back from last year. But Hawkins is back as he's fast. Look at him go. He has 7 yards on the first play. Oh my, this is going to be ugly, chat. This is not going to be good, as Hawkins is out there for West Virginia. Our offense is the worst in the history of college football, as they're breaking tackles and they're on the move here. I'm scared too. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad, and I'm basically starting to have some doubts about our bowl hopes this year, as we pick it off. We time that one perfectly. Glenn is downfield, and we pick off Hawkins. So the defense trying everything they can to keep our hopes and spirits alive. Glenn lines up Hawkins. The defense has been really our only redeeming factor this season, as they get the pick off of Hawkins, his first throw of the game. And Temple gets the early stop, at least, as we run it with nicely. He breaks a tackle. He has 5. But it's not going to mean much if we can't get anything going on offense. We're going to try to get back to what we did against Louisville, where we ran for 400 yards. We're going to try to run the ball here and just pound it down their throat. As we run it again with nicely, it's 3rd and inches. Basically, we're just going to try to keep running the ball for now. as Wilkins is still afraid. He's still cold. He hasn't warmed up yet. 3rd and inches. We give it to Brown the 5th. He has the first down.
Bad situations, this defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field. Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know
Watch this play. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try to keep it with Wilkins on the read option. Wilkins fakes it. He keeps it himself. And Wilkins has a big carry. Wilkins making the moves. Wilkins takes it to the house on the read option. We never keep it with the quarterback. We keep it with Wilkins there. And he has a huge run. Khalil Wilkins, the first touchdown of his Temple career, he runs it in. If we can't throw the ball, we come up with the read option. We never do that play. We never keep it with the quarterback. And it pays off error. That was like a 50-yard touchdown. Wilkins putting the moves on, putting the West Virginia Mountaineers on skates. Ankle-breaking jukes. And he dives into the end zone. 45-yard touchdown run from the pure runner, Khalil Wilkins. Making his first start. So if we can't throw the ball, we'll just run the ball. We'll run the ball in all kind of different ways. We'll run option. We'll run speed options. We'll be like Navy or something. We'll just run the ball all the time. A great run there by Wilkins. That was sweet. And we're up 7-0. We get the interception. And we're on the board here. As Hawkins comes back out. He swings this one out for a short gain of 3. And West Virginia's going to go no huddle. I do like those West Virginia all-black uniforms. They're pretty sharp. The gray numbers. As Hawkins is back to pass. We don't want to let him get outside as Willie Love lines him up. He breaks a tackle. He breaks 2 tackles, but nowhere to go for Hawkins as he loses a yard. And it's 3rd and 8 for West Virginia. Hawkins trying to get something going on the ground himself as he's going to scramble again here, but we have him for the sack. Jameer Diaz comes up with the sack. And it's a 3 and out for this Temple defense. Showing up early in this one. As Choi will have a look at a return here. Can Choi get outside? He's got the speed. He does get the corner. He cuts it back. A nice return from Choi. He's out to midfield. And that's where the next drive will start for this new improved Temple offense led by Khalil Wilkins. He's not cold anymore. As we give it to Brown the 5th. For 1 yard.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team.
2nd and 9.
Forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Again, it's Brown the 5th. He has a decent carry of 4 yards. As this is probably 4 down territory. Nicely checks into the game. Just going to really pound it with our running backs here. As we said, we give it to Nicely. He has the first down. And we might never throw the ball again. As we're into West Virginia territory. Wilkins running this run attack as he acts like he's going to pass. He gives it to Nicely on the draw. And now we're behind the chains here. 2nd and 12. Wilkins has yet to complete a pass in his career. He's back to pass here. He does complete a short one to Cush to set up 3rd and 5. I have another new play we're going to try here in a minute, but not on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 5. We give it to Brown the 5th. He's just short, 4th and inches. We're going to go for it, even though this is well within range for Carl Hardin. We run it up the middle with Brown to 50. He has the first down. As, where's that play? I just saw it. I want to try to run some more option type plays with Khalil Wilkins, if I can find one.
I wouldn't even think twice
The clock's ticking. I can't find it, so we're going to have to run something else as Nicely checks into the game. We give it to Nicely. Nice carry on the draw. He has 4 yards, and that'll end the first quarter. So Khalil Wilkins leading this new Owls attack. And we're up 7-0 at the end of the first quarter here in Morgantown. Wilkins has yet to complete a pass either. But he does have the long touchdown run. As you can see there, our defense forces a turnover and has held West Virginia to just 20 yards. We have 97 yards, 90 of which have come on the ground. And I'm trying to find a specific play, but I cannot seem to find it. Where is it? I'm trying to find that speed option play. Let's do it like this. Still can't find it. Here we go. I'm going to have to call timeout as I took forever to find that play. Almost got a delay of game. I realized it with 1 second left on the play clock. Where are we at on that one, chat? As the play clock was winding, we're looking for this speed option here. We're going to try this. This is a play we don't run too much either, as Wilkins is hit in the backfield. I tried to pitch it. That didn't work out. But we'll come back to it. As it's 3rd and 9. And Wilkins is going to be forced to try to throw the ball here. 3rd and 9 for Temple. Or is he? He's going to try to run it. Wilkins has another big run. Wilkins down to the 5. He's hit at the 4-yard line. 3 carries for 62 yards for Wilkins. As he says, not so fast. I'm never going to throw the ball. I'm just going to run it again. And it's 1st and goal for Temple. The give is to Brown the 5th. Brown the 5th is down to the 1. Down here in front of the Pride of West Virginia, the Mountaineer Marching Band. We give it to Brown the 5th again. He's stopped at the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. We're just trying to power it in. It's not working out. Wilkins whips one over there and it's dropped. So what do you do here? 4th and goal. Wilkins is hurt now. Brown the 5th is hurt. We're going to go for it. It's a long 2 yards. 4th and goal from the 2. Brown the 5th back in the game. They give it to him and he loses a yard at the 3. Brutal scenes there as we get down to 1st and goal at the 4-yard line and we can't even get a yard. West Virginia stacked up against our run game there. And they stop us at the goal line. As Wilkins is tired now, Brown the 5th is tired. They call us for an offsides. That's 3 yards. Moves them out of the hole they were in. At least we had them backed up at the 3, but we jump off sides and they're out to the 8. A little more space for Michael Hawkins Jr. to work with here as he keeps it and he's outside. Well, we managed to wrap him up. Looked like he was going to get outside there. So still some brutal scenes from our offense. As the defense has kept us in this game, but it's only 7-0, and West Virginia somehow breaks that tackle. And they're on the move. They start this drive at their own 3-yard line. In 2 plays, they're out to the 35. Hawkins keeps it again. He's taking a beating, but he's fast. 2nd and 5 for the Mountaineers from the 40. It's a draw play. We have them wrapped up for a 3-yard gain, and they go quickly here. 3rd and 2. Hawkins looks over at Rich Rodriguez over there for the play. points out to his wideout. He points to the other side. But he's just going to keep it himself. He pitches it, and we have him. They try the speed option play, and they go backwards themselves. And it's another stop for this Temple defense as they are just keeping us in the game here.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Troy is going to be forced to call for a fair catch this time. Nowhere to go there. And it comes back to Khalil Wilkins and the Temple offense. Stopped at the goal line last time. Leading 7-0. They give it to Nicely for 1 yard. Still just one completion for Wilkins today. Could he ever complete a pass? It's 2nd and 9. Dangerous part of the field here as Wilkins is back to pass. He stops, he fires it in there. It's almost picked off. It's 3rd and 9 for Wilkins in this offense. So some bright spots from Wilkins, but overall the offense still continuing to struggle as he's back to pass here. He tries to get it to around the 50, has it complete for a short gain. But we're going to be forced to punt. We can't go for it here. 4th and 3 from our own 20-yard line. And it's another stop for West Virginia. So the defense is keeping us in the game, but the offense is continuing to let us down. Game after game, the offense just cannot get anything going as Jones kicks this one away. He kicks it away from our coverage. We missed the tackle, but we get a hand on him and knock him out of bounds. But it's good field position here for Hawkins in this West Virginia offense as they've struggled so far today too. But you got to think they're going to score at some point. 7-0 here late in the second quarter. Hawkins in the gun again. He's quieting the crowd. He gives it up the middle for a short gain. And it's 3rd down again for West Virginia. 3rd and 2 from the 48. Hawkins in the gun. Hawkins keeps it, and he's stopped for a 1-yard loss at the 2-minute warning. Actually, they might have time to punt it, but West Virginia goes 3 and out again. What an effort this half from the Temple defense as Choi is going to field this one at his own goal line. Makes a man miss. I figured we can't get anything going on offense. I might as well let Choi try to return it. It gets us to where we would have been anyway if we would have let it go. And it's 1st and 10 for Temple at the 20. Defense really coming up big this game as we run it here. And there's no way we could ever get down there and score, so I'm just going to try to kill the clock here. Hopefully we can keep them from getting the ball back. If we don't get this first down, they'll probably call timeout. As we run it again on 2nd down. Not with that attitude. Yeah, we're not even going to try. We're just going to try to get out of this half as we run the clock down again. It's 3rd and 5. We managed to kill most of that 2 minutes there. 3rd and 5 for Temple. We run up the middle. It's Nicely. And now we're going to pull James Franklin and call timeout after running the clock down. We get ourselves up a little bit of field position here. We're at the 38 with 1 timeout. I still don't really feel like trying to score. Maybe we'll try a little sweep or something just to get Wilkins another completion. He only has like 2 completions on the game. We'll try something, see if we can get lucky somehow. As we run the jet sweep to Uzuma. He cuts it back upfield. He has the first down. That was great coaching there. I've done that like 3 times now this season. As we only have 1 timeout left. We're out to midfield, 15 seconds to go. We give it to Brown the 5th. He has a nice carry. We're going to call our last timeout with 11 seconds to go in the half. But it's like if I try to score there with 2 minutes to go, throw an incomplete pass, we'll give the ball right back to them. And I just don't believe in our ability to get down the field. As we have enough time for maybe 2 plays here. Can we get in field goal range for Harden? Wilkins rolls out. He keeps it. He has the first down, but he stays in bounds. Can we get one more play off? We can't. Time runs out. So, a great effort from the Temple defense there. We have the 1 touchdown on offense. And we take a 7-0 lead to the half here in Morgantown. What a crazy half that was.
The Oregon Ducks. And it's the Buckeyes with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this
7-0.
game, they did not look like the better team.
Our offense is so bad.
2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near
Ohio State beats Oregon. Who cares about Ohio State and Oregon when you have the Owls and Mountaineers going toe-to-toe in a Big East Classic in Morgantown? The sun has gone down. It's nighttime here in Morgantown. Nothing good ever happens at this hour in Morgantown. As Hawkins leads the offense, they pitch it. The ball comes out. It's a fumble, and it's recovered by Temple. Please don't tell me he was down. As the ball comes out on the option, we're going to try to get up there and run a quick play. Come on, guys, get up to the line. They're not going to review it. So the first play of the second half is a turnover for Hawkins. It's a fumble recovered by the Owls defense. We got to be able to score here. We're starting first down at the 28-yard line. What a start to this half as the Owls defense comes up with another stop, an opening drive, a first play turnover there. As the Owls and Wilkins are set up in business here at the 25, 2nd and 7. It's a give to Nicely. He has 6, but it's 3rd down already. As Nicely stays in there. We're just going to give it to Nicely again. Can he get the first down? He can't. It's 4th and inches again. What do we do here? What do you guys think? Should we try to run it again? We saw what happened when we ran it on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. They stopped it. We're in field goal range. The way our defense has been playing, should we maybe just take the field goal? We're going to go for it. We're going to try to give it to Brown the 5th. We give it to Brown the 5th. He has the first down this time, just barely. And he extends this drive. So we go for it again down here. Can we capitalize on this field position to start the second half? Wilkins is back to pass. He throws this one incomplete. Looking for Hardy. We are trying to throw it occasionally. But it's not working out as it's 2nd and 10. We run it with Brown the 5th for a short gain. And again, it's 3rd down. So maybe going for it there was nice, but we might still just be forced to take a field goal here as it's 3rd and 8. We got the great field position on the opening turnover from West Virginia, but we're behind the chains here. 3rd and 8 for Wilkins. Wilkins is back to pass. He's going to look to scramble. All kind of running room for Wilkins. He runs it in. Touchdown Temple. Wilkins' 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Wilkins, 5 carries, 85 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. As we do capitalize on the early mistakes from Hawkins and the Mountaineers. And it's 14-0 Temple here in Morgantown. 7 plays, 28 yards. And Wilkins is looking to be the quarterback of the future. That's right. Shepard has maybe just lost his spot, as Wilkins is even a better runner than Shepard. He still can't throw the ball, but he's finding the end zone with his feet. And the defense continue their dominating ways here. It's 1st and 10 for Hawkins. Hawkins is hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. It was Javonte Brown who got to Hawkins there, almost had the sack. It's 2nd and 10 for West Virginia. Hawkins back to pass again. He's looking downfield. It's dropped. And again, it's 3rd down for West Virginia as they've been held to just 64 yards today. So far, 3rd and 10 for Hawkins in this Mountaineer offense. Can the Owls get off the field again? Hawkins is back to pass. He doesn't have anybody open yet. He's looking deep. And it's almost picked off by Williams. Williams had the ball in his hands on the deflection, but it's another 3 and out for this Owls defense.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far.
As they'll kick it back to Choi. Now would be a nice time for Choi to break one, as he has almost a lane up there, but he's out to midfield. And again, we're going to go with our other running backs. We're going to bring Morrow in, as we're just going to try to... Our defense is playing lights out here in Morgantown. We're starting at the midfield again. After West Virginia had the ball twice, they turn it over and go 3 and out. It's the sophomore Morrow. Nice carry there for 9 yards. I don't know why those West Virginia players are jumping up and down like that right now, as it's 14-0 Temple halfway through the 3rd quarter. Wilkins gives it to Morrow again. He's hit, and he doesn't have it. 3rd and inches. West Virginia's catching on here. They got all their guys at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and inches. The give is to Morrow again, and he doesn't have it. And it's 4th and inches again. We're going to go for it on 4th and inches here from the 44-yard line. What do we have in the playbook for this situation? Probably a run up the middle. Can we get it? Morrow stays in the game. 4th and inches from the 44. They give it to Morrow. He has the 1st down. So we just pounded up the middle 4 plays in a row, and we managed to get the 1st down. Keep this drive alive. What is this offense? We're going to try this little swing pass here. At least get Wilkins credit for a completed pass, as this little touch play counts as a pass. Ozuma comes in front of Wilkins. He completes the pass to Ozuma, who has a short gain of 5, and it's an injured Mountaineer. That'll bring up 2nd and 5, as Nicely returns to the game. They give it to Nicely. He has no gain. As you see now, Amir Morrow is hurt. And that means we're going to have to go to another running back, as Wilkins is hurt, Nicely is hurt, Brown the 5th is tired. We have to go to our 4th running back. It's Trey Cornist, the junior from Cincinnati, Ohio, the transfer. We're not quite in field goal range yet, so this is 4-down territory. We're going to give Cornist a carry, I guess. On 3rd and 5. It's Cornist up the middle. Cornist has the 1st down and then some. He's down to the 23-yard line. As we're just running the ball and really trying to break the will of this Mountaineers defense. We're down to the 23-yard line again, in field goal range for Carl Hardin. As what do we do here? Anybody? I can tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to run the ball right up the middle on the last play of the 3rd quarter. It's going to be Cornist. Wilkins is in the gun. He gives it to Cornist up the middle, and Cornist has another almost 1st down, as there's an injury on the play. So the quarter doesn't end. We're going to try this play again. We're going to try this read option again with Wilkins. Wilkins keeps it on the read option. He doesn't have anything, and that'll end the third quarter. We'll let this clock run down. We're going to be faced with another 3rd and inches as Wilkins couldn't get outside that time on the read option. But Temple leads West Virginia 14-0 through 3 quarters here in Morgantown. We're trying to go 2-0 against West Virginia. Can we close it out? The defense has just been incredible today, as West Virginia has been held to just 64 yards of offense. We've had the ball the entire game. Look at that time of possession, 14 minutes to just 3 minutes for West Virginia, as we've really just controlled the game with our running attack and our defense. Maybe not the most exciting thing to watch, but we have a Big Ten mentality here in the Big East, and it's working out so far here in Morgantown. It's 3rd and inches. We run it up the middle. It's Cornist. Cornist has the first down, and we're going to look to just run some clock here. I don't care if it's cheesy or not. We're going to run as much clock as we can. Anything to try to win a game. I don't care what it takes at this point. I hope no one else has a problem with it, as we're going to run the play clock down every time and just run the ball. Even if we have to settle for a field goal, that'll be okay. As we kill the clock again, call it what you will. We're just trying to get out of here with the win. Call it cheesy, call it whatever. As we give it to Cornist, he's stopped. It's 3rd and 6. Still really no reason to throw it, as it's 3rd and 6 here with 4 minutes to go, where a field goal would probably be nice, I'd say. We give it to Cornist up the middle. Oh man, he makes it interesting here, as it's going to be 4th and 2. From the 3. But I think everyone would agree this is not a Pat Narduzzi situation. This is a situation where we take our 3 points. With just over 3 minutes to go in the game, leading 14-0, I think we just rely on Harden here and take our 3 points this time. At this point, as Harden knocks it through, and it's a 3-score game. Temple, a 17-0 lead in Morgantown. A nice drive there as we kill a lot of time, and we extend our lead. It's a 3-possession game. 6-minute drive there, 13 plays. And we'll kick it back to West Virginia as they bring this one out only to the 10-yard line, and that's where Hawkins in this West Virginia offense that has just been totally stagnant today, they take over again. What do they have here? As Hawkins is back to pass. He's going to scramble, his best run of the day. He has the first down out to the 31. They're going to go quickly. The clock is not on West Virginia's side right now, as we're under 3 minutes to play here. Leading 17-0, a 3-score game. As Hawkins looks to run again, and he slides down for a 5-yard gain. Clock continues to run as they try to get back lined up. Hawkins back to pass again. A short completion. It does get out of bounds, but it's 3rd down again for West Virginia. 3rd and 4. 2:34 remaining in Morgantown. Hawkins back to pass. He's going to try to scramble. We almost had him there. He takes a big hit, but he does have the first down. We almost had him for another sack. He hustles the troops back to the line. We're nearing the 2-minute warning here. Hawkins back to pass again. He throws this one complete on the sideline. They elect not to go out of bounds there. Probably should have. As we tackle him right away. Will they get one more play in before the 2-minute warning? They do. Hawkins back to pass again. looking to run. A decent run there, but they're wasting a lot of time as we're down to 1:56 to go in this ball game. West Virginia has their best field position of the day at the 32.
Motion from the wideout.
Hawkins back to pass. Big hit there. They have the first down. It's a Armani and Weaver. But West Virginia is using a lot of time on this drive as Hawkins throws this one out. He's got a lane there, and they're down to 1st and goal. So that field goal from us looming large now as West Virginia finally putting a drive together here. We pulled a Jim Knowles, as Pap would say, just drop everybody back in the zone and just let them go right down the field here after stopping them all game long. We decided just to drop back in the zone and just let West Virginia come right down the field. As we have the pass interference there, it's 1st and goal for West Virginia. All their timeouts remaining as Hawkins keeps it, and he has the touchdown. Hawkins finally finds the end zone for West Virginia. It's never easy for us as Hawkins leads the Mountaineers down the field. They cut into our lead, 17-7. They'll probably try the onside kick, and they have all their timeouts left. So a big onside kick looming here. Luckily, we're still ahead by 10 as the kick is missed by our guy, and they have it. Oh, unbelievable. 3 of our guys run past the ball, and West Virginia has the onside kick. I told you that one other game, this game is just so rigged, you just never know what can happen. So now West Virginia scores, and they get the onside kick. That field goal is looming extremely large now as they have the ball again. Still 1:35 remaining. It's Hawkins. Pass is dropped. No one get discouraged. We still are okay. We still will have another chance at an onside kick when Hawkins scores here as he's back to pass. He's looking deep downfield. He's going to scramble and he's sacked. We wrap Hawkins up on the sack. It's 3rd and 15. Clock continues to run, but West Virginia still has all their timeouts remaining. This game is far from over now. As you see, they got the onside kick. Every game is an adventure as Hawkins is back to pass. He throws this one out of bounds, and it's 4th down and 15. So the defense trying to make up for the special teams blunder there. The hands team can't recover the onside kick. But it's 4th and 15 for West Virginia. Hawkins looks downfield and it's incomplete. So we stop him. They get the onside kick, but they don't do anything with it. And they'll have to use their timeouts here, which they will do. As we run it, they'll use their timeouts, and we'll probably have to give it back to them again, honestly, because we're not going to throw the ball. We lose 2 yards on that play. Still a minute to go. This last 2 minutes is taking an eternity here in Morgantown as we give it to Cornist again. And he's tackled for a short gain. One more time, we'll give it to Cornist and just punt it, I guess. As we've only killed 3 seconds this drive. We give it to Cornist again. We kill 3 more seconds. At least we get rid of all West Virginia's timeouts. And we're going to be forced to punt it. We'll try to pin the Mountaineers deep here as we're punting from their 41-yard line. Still 50 seconds remaining in this game. The kick is away from Jones. And it's out of bounds at the 10. A nice kick from Jones there. So 49 seconds and no timeouts for Hawkins. West Virginia still trailing by 10. Hawkins has his man on the screen. Get him in bounds. That's a big play. We get him in bounds. Clock continues to run. Just 40 seconds now as Hawkins is going to spike this one, and he does with 37 seconds to go. As you can see, our defense here, look where Williams is standing. West Virginia is at the 17-yard line, and Williams is out near midfield. Everyone's dropped back. Hawkins is going to run. We'll let him run, keep him in bounds. That's good. He can run. That's fine. As they're out to the 38, we drop everybody way back again, and they spike it again. So just 27 seconds left now as we stay in this prevent package. All of our safeties 50 yards downfield. Hawkins back to pass. He's hit as he throws and incomplete. And it's third down again for West Virginia. Just 23 seconds remaining now. 23 seconds separate Khalil Wilkins in a victory in his first game as starter for this Temple team as Hawkins runs it. He's hit at the 41-yard line. As he slides down, he's going to spike it again. Only 10 seconds to go, though.
He's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel.
I don't even want to say it. You just never know what they can do here. 10 seconds to go. Hawkins back to pass. He throws one up toward the end zone. It's dropped. And now we're looking just fine. 3 seconds to go as we're going to beat West Virginia for the second year in a row in Morgantown this time. The move to go to Khalil Hawkins, or excuse me, not Hawkins, that's their quarterback, Khalil Wilkins, pays off as they throw the Hail Mary here. It's dropped. I don't know, they burn couches when they lose too, don't they? As we get back on track after the two tough losses to Louisville and Penn State, we come into Morgantown and pull this one out. There's a lot of things that aren't safe, but I don't want to say them on stream. We have some good, we all know plenty of good West Virginia jokes, but I don't think they're safe for Twitch. I don't want to get banned. But you can use your imagination as what's not safe in Morgantown. As we win that one, 17-7, a thrilling game. What an effort from our defense. We had 250 yards, only 28 yards passing this game. 28 yards passing for Wilkins, as we've yet to throw a passing touchdown. But we hold West Virginia. That's right. This is a family stream. That's right. We got kids watching this. You never know who's watching. So we knock off West Virginia. That's a nice win. Let's see what that does for our recruiting. And everyone probably wants to watch us play James Franklin. So I'll try to save that one for tomorrow. Who knows if I'll play it in the middle of the night or not. I'll try to save it. Maybe I'll try to do something else in the middle of the night as we go to Blacksburg to try to get our revenge against James Franklin. We should probably save that one for the next stream. As we take a look here at some things to wrap up this video. So we split this doubleheader. We lose to Penn State, but we knock off West Virginia. That gets us up to 5th in the conference. Rutgers now leading the conference at 4-0, 2-0 in conference. Yeah, we'll save that one. I'll save West Virginia Tech for tomorrow because that's a good one. We want to try to get our revenge. We should have beat Franklin last year, but we didn't. So tomorrow, let's see what we have ahead for tomorrow. Two big games, our rivalry that we created with James Franklin, and then our true nemesis, Buffalo, comes to Philadelphia for a non-conference showdown. As we're 3-2 now. We have our new quarterback, Khalil Wilkins. And we end this stream on a positive note. We get back on track after two very tough losses. We could easily be 5-0. Just think if we would have beat Penn State and Louisville, where we would be. But some signs of life for our program. As I'd say we're trending in the right direction. We're 3-2, 2-1 in conference. Another tough game coming. That'll be cool too. West Virginia Tech when they do their Enter Sandman and stuff. And by cool, I mean lame. But we'll go down there to Lane Stadium and take on Franklin tomorrow. So I hope everyone has a good night, whether you're enjoying the great outdoors in Gettysburg or just hanging out in Uniontown. Wherever you are watching Temple football, we all know you're part of Owl Nation, and that's what makes this stream go, is the fans and the support. So thank you everyone for coming, and we'll see you next time for a big showdown with Big Game James. And good night, everyone.